Hey guys, it is Scott the Steehnroller Steehn with winnersandwhiners.com. Friday, there's football. What else do you need? It's a holiday weekend. Let's rock and roll. Get started talking about one of those fantastic bowl games that people wait all season to see. But before we do that, I want to just give a quick plug to winnersandwhiners.com. We're more than just great videos. We're a company that gives you full previews and predictions on every single game, every single day. If it's a major North American sport, get your ass over there and read about it because we're giving it to you all for free. That's right. Check it out. And if you want to get our very best plays from the very best handicappers in the world, make sure you check out the experts tab at winnersandwhiners.com. Select an expert, see who's hot, see who ain't, to find out who's going to give you the best chance of raking in the bucks tonight. All right. And of course, I forgot to tell you yesterday, although a lot of you figured it out on your own. I appreciate that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Man, it's been a long time since I've done videos. So hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Speaking of subscribing, if you haven't made it over to the Discord, make sure you do that. We've got like 1,500, 2,000 hardcore gambling people over there. And if you're tired of like walking around and talking to people and they don't understand what the hell you're talking about, check out Discord because that's the place to go. We all speak the same language. And that is a gambling. So, all right, I think that's the plug portion of the evening. I want to thank everybody for watching video yesterday, my triumphant debut. And as I record this, the Syracuse game hasn't started yet, so I can't find out how good my theory was. We'll talk about that on the next one. Yeah. Oh, somebody asked me in the comment section what I'm looking at. I got to tell you, this is a completely different setup from what I had before. I'm in a completely different apartment with different equipment and everything. So the camera is below my screen now. So if you see me looking up, I'm looking at my notes, and it's kind of hard to get used to because my eyes want to drift to my notes and read as I'm talking to you. So I'll try to maintain better contact, but if my eyes go up, I'm checking my notes. All right. Hey, here we go. It's Friday. What do we got here? It's the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Gasparilla. I still don't know what that is. I've never looked at it. I don't know what Gasparilla is. It's Raymond James Stadium there in Tampa, Florida. I don't believe they'll be using the cannons for this one. You never know, though. It's Central Florida coming up for Orlando to what a great road trip for them. Hey, it's bowl season. Let's go to Tampa. Woohoo! Going against Georgia Tech. Pride of Atlanta, Georgia, UCF, new members of the Big 12 this season. So that was great. 4.5 point favorite, 66.5 is the total. All right, let's address the elephant in the room first of all, shall we? Both of these defenses are absolutely atrocious. They are terrible. And guess what? Both defenses are going to be missing starters. Georgia Tech's going to be down starting cornerback and a starting edge, while UCF will be down one starting corner. And while both of them are bad defenses for sure, they are especially bad against the run. UCF is 115th in yards per attempt, and Georgia Tech said, hold my beer, we're 122nd. So, yeah, they give up some yards. In fact, Georgia Tech gives up more than 5 yards per carry. So, assuming both of these teams are barefoot, which team at least has a chance of finding a flip-flop and putting it on one of their feet? Well, here's the deal. UCF played the 56th toughest schedule in the nation, while Georgia Tech played the 41st. But let's go a little deeper. Let's see how their opposition ran the ball against them, how good they were at running the football. Georgia Tech, their opponents were averaged 50th in the nation in yards per game rushing the football, and UCF's opponents average it was 48.8. They each played one game against an FCS school, and Georgia Tech said, you know what? We're not going to discriminate. We'll give them a shit ton of yards on the ground to you, too. They gave up 196 to South Carolina State, while UCF actually realized they were playing a FCS school, and they gave up just 84 and 30 carries to Villanova. So what does all this information tell us? Honestly, not much. But I got to be honest with you, I wasn't going to do all that work and then not put it in the video. So there you go. But on offense, this is where both teams are very good at running the football. UCF, 5th in the nation in yards per game or running, while Georgia Tech is 17th. So, yes, there are going to be some successful runs in this game. Oddly, this game is going to be decided by who can actually throw the ball better. And my money, that's going to be UCF. They've got John Reese Plumlee, who, based on his name, fun fact, statistically, has a 37% chance to end up as a serial killer. But I haven't talked for a long time in a row like that. I got to get trained again. Sorry, guys. But he's actually an above-average college quarterback. May have a future in Canada or the Arena League, perhaps. By QBR, he's the 26th best college quarterback. But even more importantly, he has two outstanding wideouts who both average more than 20 yards per catch. I think that's going to be the difference maker here. And Georgia Tech, by the way, despite the fact they have a terrible rush defense, they found time this season to also be awful against the pass, as they ranked just 88th in yards per attempt surrendered. Got to be honest, guys, I'm tempted by the over here, but I've got a couple of concerns, all right? Number one, this UCF defense has bowed up lately. In the last 3 games, they gave up just 39 points combined, including just 3 to Oklahoma State, who, oddly enough, played in the Big 12 championship game, apparently. That is, by the way, that 3 for Oklahoma State, 24 or less than the Cowboys scored against anybody else in the Big 12. So the other concern is this line has already moved from 53.5, or excuse me, 63.5 to 66.5. Like, that's 5% of the value right there. All right. I'm not in the habit of just pissing away 5%. I don't want to do it, so I'm not going to. I think that's a tempting number. It's one of those bets where there's no way I play the under, but I'm not sure I want to get involved with the over. It's I'm going to keep an eye on it. We'll see what happens. But for now, my best play is going to be UCF in this one. The big thing with UCF, we didn't talk about, is they are absolutely nails on third down, 49.3%. That's 7th in the country. It's going to be hard to get this Georgia Tech defense off the field. And, of course, you're seeing what happens when you leave defenses on the field too long. By the end of the game, late in the third quarter, the fourth quarter, they're gassed. They're gassed. I never understood why the offenses weren't gassed, but they never seem to be. It always seems to be a defensive problem, and it will be here in this one too. Could be close for a while. But I think UCF plays ball control. I think they were able to sustain their drives, and I think they ultimately get the win and the cover in this one. I think the Knights time is the right time. Thank you very much. I'm going to take UCF Knights -4.5. At the end of that one, you guys can join me at pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Guys, have a great day. Yeah, we'll talk again tomorrow. But you know what? Get a head start on a great holiday weekend. All right. Good luck tonight.